Last night, I got invited to an advanced Toastmasters group. They're called Keynotes and More Advanced Toastmasters. They're only online and it's invite only. This Toastmasters group is for people who are trying to learn to speak for profit. They help you hone your skills to where you are able to go and get paid for public speaking. I'm like, this is the group for me because that's one of my goals. I want to be able to get on stage and give a speech that will touch the masses and I can get paid. So when I was invited to this group, I came in a little late. I had to work a little late that night because of me going to the Lakeland Toastmasters the night before. Matter of fact, the guy who was the sergeant at arms at the Lakeland Toastmasters is one of the guys giving a speech that night. When I came in, they were going over their itinerary for the meeting. They realized that one of the people who was supposed to be evaluating one of the speakers was not there. And they put me on the spot and said, James, I know you're new here, but would you evaluate this speech for us? And I said, yes. Now, granted, I've only evaluated one other speech, and that was during a contest. But I did it. I've been working on a part of my pathways. It's called evaluations and feedback. This part of my pathways for mastery of presentations is I'm supposed to give speeches and they're supposed to evaluate me, and then I'm supposed to incorporate that feedback into my next speech. And I'm also supposed to evaluate speakers. This is part of my pathway. I stepped up. I said, yes, I'll do it. Her speech was called The Power of the Table. Now, this speech was so incredible. It blew my mind. Have you ever thought about how important a table is? I know I haven't. She broke it down as to how important tables are in life. We have dinner at a table. We hold meetings at tables. Wars have been won and lost at a table. Everything important happens at a table. It was such a great speech. When I evaluated it, I really didn't have any critique that would help her make that speech any better. She laid it out so well that I was in awe. Then I got to hear John speak. John is the sergeant at arms at the Lakeland Toastmasters, who I was impressed with just how he was speaking in general. He didn't even have a speech that night, but this night he did. His speech was about mindset. And I was like, yes, that's right up my alley. I'm all about mindset these days. His speech was really good. He talked about two types of mindsets, even though there's more, but he focused on two. One was the fixed mindset and one is the growth mindset. His speech, his bodied speech, was 8.5 minutes long. And then he left about 12 minutes for Q&A and as well as comments. During that time of the Q&A and comments, he added on to whatever somebody questioned or whatever somebody commented on. It was a great speech. It really touched me. I even had to make a comment about what I couldn't comment on during the time of comments because of time frames. When they asked me at the end of the meeting, what did I think of the meeting? I had to give my 2 cents on his speech because it touched me in a way that I want to do what he did. They really enjoyed me. They saw my potential and they invited me back. They said that they felt my story when I told them about where I came from and what I'm trying to accomplish. And they said that I'm in the right spot because they can help. It's amazing what can happen when you put your mind towards what you really want and actually go out and look for it. Since I have done that, people have been popping into my life that have been so adamant in expressing how much they want to help me. And that's all I've ever wanted was help. And now I'm being flooded with it. It is so loving. I feel so much love right now. You don't even understand how great this feels to know that people see my vision, see my action, and want to help. I challenge you to do the same. Really focus on what you truly want. Take action to go look for it. Go get it and watch who pops into your life to help you along the way. That's my message for today. Peace.